First and foremost, I salute Boniface Mwangi for his demonstrated courage, determination, resilience, patriotism, and the love of Kenya and our people. I say these words because they are true. Since we are in a holy place, a sacred place, allow me to read some scripture. Revelation 21:1-4, then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away. Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and he will dwell with them. They'll be his people, and God himself will be with them and be their God. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. I really want to thank Bonnie for inviting us all to this hallowed ground of Ufungamano. Ufungamano alongside Kamkunji grounds, Uhuru Park, Limuru Jumuiya Conference Center, and other sites are birthplaces of change. It was here historically and metaphorically where the march for the dream of Kenya's second liberation and the 2010 Constitution began in earnest. Ufungamano was a starter pistol for the journey of the second liberation, still in complete liberation as Kenya continues to struggle for the third economic, social, and cultural revolution. It was here where civil society, the then political opposition, met on a weekly basis. And I can see some of them sitting where you are sitting, we are sitting, in the 1990s to plot for the end of Moi's Kanuism. Although he told us, wistfully, Kanu would rule for 100 days. Although current history books have not recorded this, Ufungamano deliberations contributed to the germination of the NARC dream and Mwai Kibaki's presidency. Civil society's push in 2002 resolved the problem of the opposition, not coming together, the problem of opposition disunity. But there was IPPG, and civil society was shunted aside, largely. Ufungamano means many things, and that is why change makers, revolutionaries, liberators, pro-people leaders keep on coming back to this space, this African shrine, Christian Mecca, when they seek to find a new path for motherland, Kenya. Ufungamano means love for Kenya, patriotism, Ubuntu, Utu, the courage to dare whatever the odds, liberation, renewal, pursuit of ethical, moral, and spiritual values, sight for political education and debate, dream of one Kenya, one nation, indeed a nation state, melting pot for diversity, co-creation for change, sovereignty of the people, vision, house for youth and their dream for a Kenya that accommodates all and provides an environment for prosperity. Ufungamano means many more valuable things as a museum for the struggle for change. If these walls surrounding us could speak, they would probably tell us that if we as a country had been faithful to the debates incubated here, Kenya would be a free and prosperous country. Let me also congratulate Ndugu Boni for inviting all progressive Kenyan leaders who have announced their interests, not just to vie for the presidency and other elective positions, but if given the chance by Kenyans, to pursue the genuine transformation of Kenya. Boni is not selfish. He has invited us to a Harambee for change. Even those progressive Kenyan leaders who are not here, such patriots are invited for the coming historic march. In my considered view, if any leader who identifies himself as progressive does not work with other progressive leaders and people, then they are not of a liberatory mold. They have another agenda. I know with time, the people of Kenya will place all leaders from MCA to presidential candidates on their weighing machine. Boni, it is my hope, expectation, and dream that we are witnessing the birth or rebirth of a leadership of vision, of principle, people-centeredness. Remember Wanjiku, whom we don't talk much about today, a leadership of anti-tribal sentiment, a leadership for the Constitution, force to corruption, a leadership that will set a new foundation of Kenya. I also believe Kenyans are, as in the past, being wooed to board the political ethnicity train. They know that in the past, such lunatic express has led them to ruin, but they have been waiting for the trans-African train to transformation and prosperity. Boni and the braves of the Ufungamano spirit, indeed the Mau Mau, Mwakenya, NCC, Gen Z spirit, the work is cut out for you, for us. I know many Kenyans, especially the 70 to 75% of young people, the 15 to 16 million eager voters are looking forward to a Kenya People's Alliance, Muungano wa Wakenya, or such a coalition of who believes in Article 1 of the Kenyan Constitution 2010. Boni, I say to you, love needs courage, the courage to love. Kenya needs loving. May your scars and those of your family and the family of Kenyans be the bulb of Kenya's healing. Viva Kenya, viva! Viva Kenya, viva! Viva Boni, viva! Viva ukweli, truth, viva! Asanteni sana.